7 tips to overcome your fear of public speaking. 7 tips in 7 minutes. Do you realize that more people are actually afraid of public speaking than even gigantic spiders? Or worse, death? Crazy, huh? Claustrophobia, my friends, is a real problem. It means simply fear of public speaking. Glossa means tongue and phobos means fear. And more than 63 million people in America suffer from it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 7 tips to help you feel more confident at your next public speaking event. Let's go. Q&A Tuesday, all your voice questions answered. Hi, I'm Elisa James, founder of the Voice of Confidence Public Speaker Training course, and I'm here to help you become a more confident public speaker. Tip number 1, first impressions. Studies reveal that impressions are formed within 7 to 17 seconds of meeting someone. 55% of that is actually determined by physical appearance. So before you speak, make sure you dress to impress, but keep your outfit comfortable and not distracting to your message. Your message and your smile should light up your audience far more than any loud clothing or blingy jewelry. So I suggest that you keep a few key pieces of clothing that look good on you and look good on camera in block colors, because block colors work really well on film. However, if you're using a green screen, make sure you don't wear green. You will disappear. Number 2, preparation and planning. When you're preparing a speech, you need to keep a few things in mind before you begin. So I want you to ask yourself the following questions. What are my audience's challenges? What problems am I going to solve? What is the audience demographic? And what is the number one thing that I want people to remember? You see, when you do the proper preparation and planning, your audience will be far more responsive and you will feel far less nervous. Number 3, a great opener. One of the best things that you can do when writing your speech is to come up with a few great openers to hook your audience and grab their attention. There are many ways to do this, and one of them is to use a provocative statement or a statistic. Jamie Oliver used a great opener in his TED Talk a few years ago. He started like this. Sadly, in the next 18 minutes while I'm talking to you, 4 Americans that are now alive will be dead from the food that they eat. It's very creative. So come up with a few ideas and try them out on your friends. Ask for feedback. Hook the audience in fast and deliver that opening with confidence and own the stage. If you need some ideas for video openings or speech openers, have a look at this video above to get you started. Number 4, avoiding the hypnotic trance. If you go out on that stage and sound flat, your audience is going to think that you are the boring one. Delivering your speech in monotone is the worst thing you can do. If the sound of your voice is putting your audience to sleep, you better be a hypnotist or a meditation teacher, because if you're not, you need to start learning about the 4 pillars of public speaking: pitch, tonality, volume, and pace. If you need that training, check out the video above to get to the next level. So set the tone with your voice, use your hands, use your face, move around. Don't be stiff, because that's the worst thing you can do. Number 5, the dry camel effect. Many speakers sip water all through their presentations, thinking that that's going to help them alleviate that dry throat when they're nervous. But sipping water during your speech is not going to hydrate a dried out voice. It's actually too late. You need to hydrate 1 to 2 hours before you even speak or sing in public, otherwise you're going to run into problems. So if you feel thirsty already, you're dehydrated. But keep in mind that our bodies are composed of 60% water, and dehydration really affects the performance of our body and our mind. Our system does not work well when it's dehydrated. It can affect your mood, it can make you cranky, confused, weak, and give you a headache. So if you want to think much more clearly when you're speaking to your audience and be happier about it, stay hydrated. Number 6, vocal warm-up. There are so many things to think about when you're going live on Facebook or speaking on camera. So we certainly don't want any more stress around having to clear our throat of mucus or having a voice that breaks. If you want to sound confident, strong, and projected, you need to warm up your entire body and your voice. I have 2 great video warm-up routines for speakers. One is long and one is super short. So check them out and learn the exercises. They could just save your speech and your voice from harm. So please make sure you always warm up before you speak in public. Number 7, disarming the nerves. Look, one thing I've learned the hard way is this. You can't talk your way out of stage fright or anxiety. In fact, the more you're in your head, the worse it gets. You see, nerves or anxiety is actually a primitive warning system from the brain. It alerts us of impending danger. Now, nowadays, the danger can be real or perceived. A perceived danger is confronting a bully, or speaking or singing in public, or going to a job interview or an audition. None of those are real physical dangers, of course, but our body does react as though it's an absolute danger. The quickest way to disarm the nerves is actually to get back in our body as fast as we can. So wriggle your toes, move your arms, use hand gestures when you're speaking. Take a deep breath, stay grounded. If you need more training on curing your nerves, check out the video above and start practicing. So that's it, 7 tips in 7 minutes. Check out the recommended videos for more detail on each of those topics today. There are loads of videos on my channel to sort through. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have fun.